In this video, I'm going to show you how you can do 3D rendering with Python, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to create a simple program where a 3D cube is displayed on the screen. Now let's get right into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to ShawCode. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to code, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss any future tutorials. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this cube, and it's using PyOpenGL, which is an implementation of OpenGL in Python. So first things first, we have to install PyOpenGL, and what you have to do first is open the command prompt, so just type in cmd in the search, open it up and type in python -- version. And I'm running Python 3.9, you might be running something different, it doesn't actually matter. Now when you run this command, and if you get an error along the lines of Python is not recognized as an internal or external command, then just follow along with what I do. Open the File Explorer, right click on this PC, go onto Properties, and then on the side here, go onto Advanced System Settings, and then go into Environment Variables, and then under Path here, under System Variables, under Path, click on Edit, and then create a new environment variable. And what you want to do is go to search up Python first, and then open file location, and then right click again, open file location, and then copy this, click up here and copy this path. Click on new, paste that in, and hit, and then click off, so that's added in Python to the environment variables. Then click on new again, paste it in, and this time add a backslash and type in scripts. And that has just added Python to the environment variables, so if we click OK and OK again, and just close out of all of this, and we open up CMD again, if we type in python -- version, we don't get an error. But what you want to do is you want to come over to this link, it'll be in the description, and what you want to do is you want to find your Python version for PyOpenGL. So, because I'm running Python 3.9, I'm going to choose the CP39 version. And because my computer is 64-bit, I'm going to be choosing this AMD 64 version as well. You'll probably be, if you don't know whether your computer is 32-bit or 64-bit, then you should probably just choose the AMD 64. Most computers nowadays are 64-bit. I'm running Python 3.9, so I'm going to choose CP39 and this AMD 64. So download that. And once you've got that downloaded, you also want to download the Accelerate version. So I'm running Python 3.9, 64-bit, so it'll be this one, and just download that Accelerate as well. So once you got those two files downloaded, open back up the command prompt, and then just change directory into downloads. So cd downloads. And then what we want to do is we want to type in pip install, and then you want to get the file name of both of the files. So this one, I'll just paste it in, and then type in .wheel at the end, so .whl, and then you run that command. I've already got it installed, so I'm not going to run it again. But once you've done that, you also want to get this accelerate as well. So just paste that in, and then type in .whl at the end. So run those two commands, and then PyOpenGL should be installed. So now just open up a new Python file, just a blank Python file, you can call it whatever you want. In the next episode, I'm going to explain what each of these lines actually mean, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But first things first, we're going to want to import PyOpenGL. So what we want to do is from OpenGL.gl import star. So this star means import everything. And then from OpenGL.glu import everything. And then from OpenGL.glut import everything. Import everything. And then finally we just want to import sys. And you don't need to install sys because it comes installed when you install Python. Okay, and now we want to create a new function, and we'll just call it draw, so define draw. It doesn't take any arguments. And then we want to run the function glclear. And the argument is going to be gl_color_buffer_bit. And then we want to type in glut wire cube and 0.7. And then GL flush. And by the way, if you are liking this tutorial, then please do subscribe. It really does help me out. Once we've done that, we want to do glut init. And then the argument here is going to be sys.argv. Then glut init display mode. And then glut underscore single. And then pipe glut underscore RGB. Then glut init window size. 500, 500. And then glut init window position. 100, 100. And then glut create window cube. And then finally glut display function, and that is going to take draw. And then glut main loop. In the next episode, I'm going to explain what each of these lines actually mean. Sorry, this glut display function, this should just be func, not function. So if we run it, we can see we get this square. Now, even though it's a square, it actually is a cube, but you just can't see because we haven't rotated it. If you're finding this tutorial useful so far, then a like would be appreciated. It really helps me out, and it boosts the video for the YouTube algorithm, so that other people can find this tutorial as well. So to rotate it, we can just set xrot equals, I don't know, 45, yrot equals 45, and then we can do GL rotate f, and then xrot 1.0, 0.0, and 0.0, and then GL rotate f again, and then it's going to be yrot this time, and then 0.0, 1.0, and 0.0. Now, if we run it, we can see we got a cube, and it's been rotated, so we can see that it is actually a cube. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'm going to go into more detail in OpenGL, tell you what each of these lines mean in the code, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. If you have any questions or comments about what we've done today, then just leave them down below. I will help you out. Now, if you've had any trouble installing PyOpenGL, just leave a comment down below. I'll be sure to help you out. It might be a few issues with choosing the wrong package, for example. Like, you might have accidentally chosen the wrong package here. If you're finding this tutorial useful so far, then a like would be appreciated. It really helps me out, and it boosts the video for the YouTube algorithm, so that other people can find this tutorial as well. And by the way, if you are liking this tutorial, then please do subscribe. It really does help me out. Otherwise, that's it from me. Cheers and goodbye.